Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Stacy Scott, and I'm here with Graham Wickham, President and CEO of Wickham Financial and Insurance Services, and we are back with you for another edition of our weekly wrap-up. Graham, obviously, it goes without saying, last week was quite an eventful week. What can you tell us about what happened in the markets?
Well, I'm going to probably tell a lot of our viewers right now something that you already know. Russia invaded the Ukraine, really put a huge amount of pressure on the commodity markets, oil, gas, real question marks if we're going to see the international economies, not just in the U.S., not just internationally, possibly in the U.S., maybe slow a bit more because of those higher prices, commodities, so on and so forth. You really saw, I think it was Thursday, and I was out of town with my son skiing for winter break in Telluride, Colorado, but we had a massive reversal in the market. I mean, the market was down at 5%. The S&P down, NASDAQ, Russell down 5% throughout the day, completely reversed to being up 0.75 up to 1.5%. Absolutely massive reversal. And then we rallied again on Friday. So we really saw the markets really plunge on the news and then really rally back over the last couple of days of the week. A couple other things outside of, what we know with Russia and Ukraine and the horrible events that are going on over there. We really saw some interesting economic numbers here. We had gross domestic product tick up, meaning go up from 6.9% to 7%. But at the same time, because of high home values, maybe mortgage rates going up, we also saw new home sales go down 4.5%. So we are seeing some of the pressures of inflation or higher rates already moving through the system, slowing home sales down a little bit. But at the same time, we still have a really strong gross domestic product right now in the middle of, a war over between Russia and Ukraine that is going to affect international markets. It already is. It could possibly affect our markets. Some real question marks is the Fed going to be as aggressive about raising rates if they're worried about international economies possibly slowing down and affecting our economy?
Well, where do you see it going from here?
Well, I think it's just got to play out. You never know how long these things will go on. It's a horrible, tragic situation that's going on over there. It's going to affect economies. I think commodity prices are going up, gas, materials, oil. That's going to have that sticky inflation. That inflation is going to stay higher. I think the Fed still has to come and start raising rates. It'll be a question mark. Are they going to be as aggressive as some assume? I've always said probably 3 to 4. They'll probably be very moderate in their approach, not aggressive. And I think that's still going to be the stance. I think right now, as I've said before, and we've talked to all of our clients, all of our viewers about it, this is just a lot more volatile year. The markets are fragile, meaning they're going to whipsaw up and down as we've seen throughout this year and not just last week. We just got to get used to it.
Okay, well, and I think we'll be talking a little bit more about this coming Wednesday. We have our monthly Lunch and Learn webinar scheduled at noon on Wednesday. And so I imagine you're going to touch on this then too, right?
Absolutely. On a wide array of topics, not just geopolitical. We're going to be talking about the U.S. markets and what we're expecting.
Right. Well, good. Well, hopefully we'll see a lot of our viewers then. And also just wanted to remind everybody just real quick that we do have our Retirement Planning Today class for March right here on the calendar. It's hard to believe that it's going to be here next week. So if you or someone you know is at or nearing retirement age, we would love to see them in class. So give us a call and we'll get them signed up. And always just keep an eye on our social media and our website for the latest and greatest information that we have to offer. So thanks so much for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye-bye.